What's up, guys? I know it's been a minute since I posted a video. That last video I posted was about the Lumix S5 and how you can get it for a very low price, and it's still very capable in our day. Now, even though I made that video, the truth is, I started on some new projects with some people that the Lumix S5 just did not seem to be the right tool for those projects. As you can see, or hopefully you can tell, I'm shooting on a different camera now. I got this camera right here for 1,700 bucks. And when I tell you what kind of camera it is, you're gonna say, that's a steal. How'd you find that? What's going on? But first, let me tell you what's been going on. A few videos ago, I told you guys about a passion project I wanted to start when I had the Blackmagic before. And I started that project on my own, by myself, which means on my own, at my previous home in another state over in Kansas City. And I was gonna do it by myself. I didn't know where I was gonna go or how I was gonna do it. But when it came time to moving back to the Northeast of America, I just gave it up. I said, I gotta focus on my career. I gotta focus on my family. And now I'm throwing that away. Just kidding. But I ran into some brothers out here who are striving toward the same pursuits. Like-minded brothers who want to successfully embark upon a filmmaking journey. And so I'm with them. We're working on films. We're revisiting that documentary that I pitched to you guys, and it might be a little bit different, a little more broad, but we're gonna make a video soon on this channel to share with you guys what the goal is, what the vision is, and how you guys can get involved. So keep an eye out for that. All right, I won't make you wait any longer. Right now, I'm shooting on the Sony a7S III. And this is my first time having a Sony camera, and it's different. It's just inherently different than Lumix or Blackmagic. It has been quite a learning curve, but yeah. So how did I get it for $1,700? Well, I found one on eBay for $16.99. And you know how eBay charges you crazy taxes, so it's gonna end up being like $1,800. I saw that it was like a brick and mortar store, so I went to the website of the brick and mortar store over in North Carolina, and I was like, yo, can you tell me if the sensor is in good condition? Because it says fully functioning. So I would assume that the sensor works how it ought to, which means there's no scratches, no dust. And the guy kind of sounded like he hadn't even looked, and he just looked while we were on the phone. He's like, you know, it looks like there's something there. We're going to try to clean it. And then he was like, I couldn't clean it, so we're going to have our professional guy try to clean it. He tried to clean it, and then they're like, okay, we're going to test it and see if it's even noticeable in frame. They did, and they said, no, it's not. So I took a gamble. I said, $1,700 for this camera that I can't find under $2,500 used would be a steal. Now the body is kind of beat up. We got a wobbly LCD screen, which apparently is common. We just got some paint missing, and then a little bit of the rubber is lifting up. Nothing that would actually complicate the use. And even if I were to get this LCD fixed, and even if I were to replace the glass filter in front of the sensor, if I did both of those things, I'd still have paid less for this camera than if I were to buy it used at its average price. So I'm keeping it. I found that this was a very good deal. I just had to make sure I was willing to kind of restore it in a way that makes it more usable, and I just don't think it needed to be marked down that low. Time will tell, but as far as I can see, it looks fantastic. Now, if I stop up to about f11, there is one dust spot that I just couldn't clean off. And I think it's under the filter. The good news is we have a second a7S III if we need anything at f11 or higher. And I just don't expect to have to shoot anything that high of an aperture. I got ND filters, and f8 seems to be perfectly fine for getting everything in focus. So yeah, you guys let me know what you think about that deal and if I made the right choice in your perspective. Also, that's it. So I'm also shooting this on the Sigma 28 to 45 f1.8, which is an absolutely fantastic lens. It's not technically mine. It belongs to the company and my buddy who kind of started it. But like I said, we're kind of all going in on this together. So keep an eye out for those things, and keep an eye out for the next video when we tell you what our goal is in this film. What is the family? You can check out whatisthefamily.com though if you want to see more. Bye.